Okay.
All right, we're recording. So for people brand new with phone broadcasting, you're going to have a screen like this. In the emails you get from them, they're going to give you your username and your password. You enter those. And when you log in, this is the first screen you're going to see. Okay, there's only two boxes that you need to use in this. The first one is your system administrator rights. This is going to tell you how much money you have in your account. So we're going to click on that so you can see it. It says 150. Now, what you want to do is the next broadcast you run, come in here first and write down what's left and subtract it from the 150 so you know how much you spend. That'll give you an average of what it's costing you to run, the 20,000 leads. Okay, so once you look at this, you're going to use your browser back button. Okay, and the other one we use is Campaign Manager for voice broadcasting. And those are the only two when you're starting out that you need to concern yourself with. Okay, now this is a brand new customer for them. So this is how the screen's going to look. And what we're going to do is create a new campaign. Now, the way I name the campaign is I start with the date that you're running. And today is February 27th. And you're running 1 to 20K. So this will be something you can refer back to, and we'll get that. The next thing you want to do is put in your caller ID. This is the same as your 3-minute number in 800 link. So Candy, what is your 3-minute number?
It is 214-446-8896.
Okay, very good. Now the next thing, do you want these calls to include a live transfer option or the transfer to voicemail leads option, or is this a standard message only campaign? You're going to click on, I want this to be a live transfer. Now it says, please transfer calls to, and again, that's the same as your 3-minute 800 link number, because when the people push 1, they're going to be transferred to 800 links. So I'm going to put this number in there. Okay, and the digit you want to use to transfer your calls is 1. Do you want to record transfers? No. Do you want the number of transfers per hour to be regulated? No. Extensions? No. Now choose one of the following options. The option we choose is play a message to live answers, but hang up after an answering machine has been detected. The reason we do that is most people will look at their caller ID and be curious and call it back. Okay, so you'll have people the following day, and sometimes a few days later actually calling into your 3-minute number. Some will leave a message. So in order to save money, we don't leave an answering machine message. Okay, do you want to give people you call the option to be on the do not call list? Yes. And this number is 9 and it's already in there. Do you want to screen against the USDNC list? No. Do you want this campaign to be able to dial known mobile numbers? Yes. Is it an emergency call? No. And then you click next. Now this is where we're going to upload the audio file. So it says add files to the audio library. You click on that and then you browse for files. Okay, now the file I'm looking for is in my desktop, and I want the 30-second press 9 wave. That's Lloyd's 30-second. Now we're going to click on upload, and this takes a minute for it to do. You can see it processing down here. And once you have that first part filled out and your audio file in here, you only have to do it this time, because the next time you come in, you're just going to clone what you've done. You're going to upload your leads and you're going to schedule a time, and that's it. Takes 5 minutes. And it's almost done. Okay, it says upload completed. You click OK. And then you go over here and you click finished. And now it's going to show you that it uploaded this, and you're going to click on choose. And then you're going to click on OK. And now it's going to say send a test call because you want to make sure it's working. So I'm going to call my home number. There it is. And send a test. Sorry, I got another call, of course, right at that time. We're going to have to let that go through. One moment, please. Okay. It should send the test call now. Okay, this should be our test call. And it is.
To represent business partners who are crushing it in this economy by directing others through a 3-step information gathering process. The income is huge, it starts immediately, is not MLM, and is very part-time. If you're serious about having 6- and 7-figure leaders coach you into a $5,000 or more monthly income starting this month and growing from there, press 1 now for details or call the number in your phone display. Press 9 to be deleted from this list, but press 1 right now. I know you'll be glad you did.
Hello, this is Larry.
Okay, it's working. So that's just to show you when people press 1, it will transfer. So then you click on the next button. And this is where we're going to upload your leads. Okay, and you should have these ready. I'm going to click on upload phone list. Again, you browse for the file. The file is going to, for my case, is in Dropbox. And I'm going to scroll till I find it. It's right here. And you can see it in the box there, and you click upload. And they are uploaded. You click OK. OK. All right, now you can see your first campaign is in here. Okay. Right now, it's processing the phone numbers, and it takes a minute for this to get done, but once it does, you'll see your total numbers in this box. So just give it a minute. And then after this, all we do is schedule the time you want it to start. And once you do that, you're done. Okay, there you go. Total numbers 20,823. Numbers complete. It's always going to have a number in here. That's why when you order your leads, generally if you order 10 or 20,000, you're always going to get extra leads. These are like numbers that are out of the country or they're malformed or something. So don't worry about that. As long as you've got your leads right here, you're good. Now, anytime you work in Phone Prospector, You want to highlight what you're working on. And now you see all these buttons lit up. The only one we're going to use is schedule. And you'll get a calendar and you just go down to the date that you're going to run your leads. And today is the 27th. So we're going to double click and it brings up a start time and an end time. Now, Candy, what time did you want your campaign to start?
Billy, I'm open to your suggestion.
I would. The best response rate that I know of is between 11 and 1 o'clock. So I would put this at 11.
Okay, and is this Eastern time?
Yeah, it'll go off starting in Eastern time at 11 a.m. and then it'll go through each time zone. Okay, so it's going to start at 11 a.m. your time. It's going to start at 11 a.m. Pacific time, all the way through.
Depending on where the numbers are coming from.
Yes, exactly. And then
Okay.
for now you're running 20,000. So calls per minute, I'm going to put 200 in here. Okay, so you figure if we put 100 in, it would be 6,000 dials an hour. This is going to give you 12,000 dials in an hour. So within 2 hours, you're going to be done. But I always give it an extra hour runtime. So I'm going to put this for 2 p.m. You just click on it. Make sure you fill out calls per minute. Otherwise, it'll only dial 1 call a minute and it'll take days to do your campaign. So this is really, really important right here. All right, then you just click save. You can see on your calendar right here, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., 200 calls per minute. Now scroll back to the top and click home. And you're done. Now this will start running at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And when it starts running, you'll be able to see the number of lines it's dialing right here. So if you want to have your campaign open and just say, okay, yeah, it's running, you can do that. Now, the nice thing is the next time you come in, and I'm just going to show you part of this because it's very simplistic. You highlight what you're working on, okay, and you're going to clone that campaign. Now you don't have to go and fill out that box of information again. That's already done. Your audio's already loaded. And then it says you want to rename your campaign here. So let's say it's going to be February 28th. Okay. And it would be 20 to 30K. So then you would click clone the campaign. And then it's going to want you to add numbers again. Okay, so you just do that. I can't do that, for this sample here, but upload your list and read your screen and click OK. Now what I'm going to do is go back to the home page because once you enter these numbers, it's going to take you back home. So you can see February 28th, it's cloning it, okay? But if you don't see, there's no numbers in here, and that's because this is just a sample to show you. Okay, then all you would do is highlight it, and you would go to schedule like we just did, and you're done. You're ready to run your new broadcast. What I'm going to do now is I'll delete this because it was just a sample and get that out of there. But the big thing to remember is anytime you're working on your campaign, just highlight it. And that lights all these buttons up. Now, after you've gone through all your leads, you've gone through 100,000 or whatever, you can go back in and click on your first campaign and just hit start. When you do that, you're going to get a box and you just put the time. In this case, you want to stop calling. So just read your screen and it'll take you through. Remember to put in your calls per minute here. Okay, now I'm going to cancel this, of course, because we're not really doing it. Other than that, that's all you need to know to run a campaign. Now, once you're used to it and you're a few months down the road, you can go through and look at all these. Okay, and there's a lot of statistics and stuff like that if you're into data. But basically, that's it. That's how you get started with the phone broadcasting system. So I'm going to end the recording. There it is.